Today we're officially celebrating our 50th anniversary as a school at Brentwood Middle School. We're having past and present and former and faculty and alumni come to Brentwood Middle School just to share in the memories, to reconnect, because it's all about the relationships that we have in our school building.
I attended Brentwood Middle School from 1993 to 96, and now I teach 6th grade science. This is my 5th year at Brentwood Middle School.
So I was here in the 80s, the late 80s. I think it was like 88, 89, 90. And I had amazing teachers, just amazing friends, lots of great coaches. My mom was also a teacher. She taught at Lipscomb Elementary. And so, you know, I think I always knew I wanted to be a teacher. And so I just happened to be in the right spot and got the job here and have been here for 21 years.
People just feel like family, and it's great to see that tonight, and the smiles and the laughter and the memories that are being shared tonight.
I think the special thing about Brentwood Middle Place is it's just such a tight-knit community, and you know that when you walk through these doors as a student that you're loved and you're cared for, and it's the same now as it was back then.
My favorite part is the students and being able to do a lot of similar things that we did when I was a student that I remember. Also, I have 2 boys that I have one that's here now and I have one that's gone through it. So for me to kind of see that full circle, it's been just really awesome.
Just having a front row seat to watch students experience, whether it's the arts or their academics or athletics, and to see them really blossom, and they're finding themselves in their middle school years, and then they really develop their high school years. And it's been fun to watch some of my former students see what they're doing now as professionals. It's really amazing, and there's a lot of students doing a lot of great things that have come from Williamson County Schools and Brentwood Middle and Northside in particular.
So we're kicking off fractions, and I can remember as a 3rd grader just how confusing those can be. So we decided to kick off fractions with donuts.
We were using like donuts to do fractions and stuff to cut, and I actually learned a lot.
The first thing we did is we divided them into half.
We cut them into equal pieces, then we identified which ones they were.
After cutting it in half, then we talked about, okay, we can make another cut, and what would that look like if we divided once more evenly, and we ended up with 4ths. Then piece by piece, we would eat 1 piece, and we would talk about the equal part or the equal unit of the fraction, and we would see that we ate 1/4. We ate 1/2, 3/4, and then finally 4 out of 4 pieces, the whole donut.
It was more better for me learning instead of just doing it on paper and just looking at it, drawing the lines. And it was much better to like actually do it in person with something. It was a lot easier.
Putting the Electrify Your Symphony event together has been in the works really since April, May of 2022, since before this school year. And I thought it would be kind of fun to do this with Summit. I used to teach some of them in middle school. I know the teachers was like, let's do this together. Centennial became a part of what we were doing, and it was born.
We're currently having our EYS, Electrify Your Symphony Orchestra concert. We put a lot of practice into this by dancing instead of playing our instruments, which we don't normally do, and then practicing every day for like the past few months.
I've enjoyed getting to see what the other orchestra programs are like, because we actually don't get that much interaction with other orchestras in the county. So it's been really cool to see how they all work and meet them and everything.
The bonding, being able to meet students from other schools that have the same interests for me, and being able to find a voice as a musician.
What is important and what is the driving force and what musicians do is sharing. My greatest joy is working with people I've never met you before, right? Never met you, and within 5 minutes, we're all working together as a cohesive unit. That to me fascinates. When you're playing football, any sport activity, it's very specific. I show up to a football game with a golf club and I get kicked out. But in music, everybody is welcome, no matter what you think about music, what music you like, or what you're not familiar with. Being together as a group is the power.